Barbara here, and I'm with
Cypress. Hey, friends.
Welcome back to the Nyudldoops.
Yay.
Okay, since we left our intrepid people, they've not done anything because
we left them.
All right, well, we still got our little kind of group.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the likes and comments. I know they're in 2 groups now. We did see some new lore suggested by Dawn Smith, Haley Bear, which we will go over in a moment. Which I like. I think it makes sense. And and I know we've commented and it's understood that we didn't purposefully not have Rose and I forgot her name,
Cloud.
Nightcloud. I was like, no, Nightshade's over there. We didn't purposely not have them have babies. We are just in a wanderer / genetics pickle right now, which is part of the game, is to make sure you keep your genetics. You know, we might
not
need
pickled.
It might be better to have maybe some 6 babies, but if we make sure that they're like GG and then have somebody who's CC,
right?
And then we can mix
then
them
they'll have happy,
right.
Yeah.
So sick Nichelings can live with each other, so it's not like they can get double sick or something.
That's true.
So we could have a colony that's sickly, but that's it's not the end of the world to have an illness. Well, I mean, I guess you die, but
that's true.
But the world.
But that doesn't mean you can still have a great life even if you have an illness. So I guess that is true. I guess the thing is, like, I wouldn't want, if we only had one sick baby, then they are isolated. And I know we've had that in the past, and we've made it so that they're not actually that far away from each other. It's just it's scary to be like, oh well, that
Yeah, and especially if you like them, you don't want them to live half their life, but. Anything can happen. You can have somebody get attacked and then their life goes down. So maybe we should reevaluate. And if there's 2 nations we really like, just almost like a blind challenge. A blind challenge is where you don't look at their genetics and you just cross your fingers and hope. I actually did one of those and didn't do too badly. It got a little boring, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't. I did have some sick ones, but not. It didn't happen that often. It was called the Hidden Valley, and everybody was named something really strange, but I don't have that game file anymore.
Oh.
But yeah, and then I restarted because the Bird Island, whatever thing came up. So anyway, that aside, we could just be like, you know what? We'll try for healthy people, but if 2 people love each other and they might have sick children, that's all right. We really need some cute babies. So
yes.
That in mind, let us jump in. We'll start with this farther group first. Okay, so we've got the lovely Tonky. She's coming kind of close to the end of her life. She has had 1 baby with Piano, so she had Belle.
So pretty.
Yeah, I especially from this angle, I don't know but it's just because you can see the pupil so well, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so with what we just said in mind, there's Piano, there's her daughter. I don't really have many males, too. That's the problem. Shard.
Too young.
Yeah. And here's also Nightcloud, our other first row of midwives. She had AH. She might even be related to Piano. I can't remember right now.
I can't remember now.
Piano and Nightcloud.
Same father.
Yeah. So we won't do that.
No.
All right, well, let's just go to the next day. I don't think anybody's having a baby. We did just have Nightshade.
Yeah, super cool. Looks just like Spirit, almost.
Yeah, very similar. Without the wonky face. So we've got some really strong ones ready to go.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Okay. Everybody's a little older. So, okay, so those were over here. Wonky and Piano are aged. So I did want them to have 1 more baby.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead.
Oh, and there's a nest right there. That's.
Oh, good. Yeah, and it's headed back towards where we need them to go. So let's have him ask her. She's like, okay. So actually, what I want her to do is come here. You scared a mole.
Oh.
I didn't want you to do that. Oh, well, that's all right. Get the nut. Oh, she can't make it to the nest now. I thought she could make it here.
Maybe so close. Yeah. Let's try that.
Oh, Nightcloud, it's your last day, baby. There's nobody nearby she could.
Oh.
She raised Shard, but...
She did raise Shard. Is that weird?
It might be a little weird.
I mean, because that's practically her own son, just not
But as the midwife, she's raised everybody since she came into existence, pretty much.
It's true. Well, that's kind of the honor of being a midwife. And I know, Haley actually did say in the comments of... Sorry. Happy Friday for us, anyway. That the midwives don't normally take a partner, but it doesn't mean they can't. Right. But I think like that Nightcloud, I think was because they did start it in this tribe. And like you said, she was practically the mother to everyone. So I don't know that she would mate with anyone. Just going forward, I know we just have Wimmy. That's her name, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So she might actually find someone because she's the next generation of midwives, and so they might incorporate,
Right, that's true. They realize, you know what, just because you're raising other people's babies doesn't mean you can't have your own.
Yeah, because you have the hunters, you have the foragers, and you have the midwives, but it's just a profession almost. So, but yeah, this time I don't think Nightcloud will. Right? I mean, unless you can think of someone else.
She does have recessive spiky body, but there's no guarantee that that's going to come forward, and everything else is, in the middle of the road. She's a good nicheling, but not, But I think also she knows Rose never had a baby, and she and her sister, I think, were pretty close, and especially establishing what the midwives are.
Right.
And I really think she's at peace with not having.
Yeah, I think so.
It's not that her genes didn't get passed on. She's got relatives.
Right.
And she definitely had a family.
Definitely.
She just didn't have her own babies.
Right.
But I don't think that's everybody's...
Well, that doesn't always matter, yeah.
That's not everybody's end game or whatever.
Right, yeah, exactly.
So, okay, we'll let Nightcloud have a peaceful end. She can help raise Tonki's baby. Let's see, though, if we move some people. Unfortunately, we're going to scare away that mole. Why don't we have Rosie Coral come up this way? That's okay. That help. Oh, that's helping. Okay, so Bill will clear some grass to help her out. Still can't quite make it. Alright, well, she can have her baby under the tree. Oh, kill it. Alright, so then we can have Nightcloud come forward. She can't pick any food, but she'll help clear it out. And that way she can help Wonky have her last baby. And we will have Piano go ahead and pick up that food. Nice. Okay. So here's White Dot. White Dot also, she didn't have any children either, did she? No. She's A.
Could she be with Shard?
She could. They've got the A, but but she could. It'd be great if she could be an FB baby.
Yeah. He actually.
Yeah, right.
Need more boys.
Okay, yeah. Why don't we just do that? I think that's okay. They're both.
Was Shard going to try to partner up with someone in the other?
Yeah.
But he's young though, so he can travel.
Yeah, he can mate and keep going.
Yeah.
But I mean, obviously, White Dot will go with him. They can say, you know what, we've explored down here. We're gonna leave it to these elderberries.
Yeah.
I think we were gonna have him come back for Winnie. Yeah, CB, because he's FA, isn't he? Yeah.
Okay.
So he and Wimmy. It's kind of like the Nicheling gods heard you when you were like wonky face, because everybody's got the derp snout now.
Yeah.
We're just a whole bunch of derps, but that's okay. I think they read our inner selves. We're kind of derps ourselves. So
true.
We got a lot of derps. But I think we could give it a try. I think it's definitely worth the risk in hoping to get some divergent genes.
Yeah.
Even
Big
if,
word.
She doesn't have anything like, whoa, look at that,
Yeah.
But, yeah, anyway, sorry. I was like, he's got the cracker jaw and the derp snout. Why don't we stick in a different kind of snout?
Yeah.
We've got that little snout. We have the big snout, which helps with smelling by one.
Okay.
Which do you like better, the big snout or the little snout? We haven't really had that many little snouts.
No, I guess we could try for a little snout. They're both cute.
Nightcloud's got the big one.
Yeah, I like the big one, but we can try for the little.
Yeah. Just for a little bit of variation.
Yeah.
So we'll give him that because he doesn't really have anything bad. He's got great eyes. He's got one claw and one nimble fingers. Those are good for picking berries and stuff.
Is it rare for a derp snout to have good eyes? Don't they usually have a bad eye?
Usually, but that's because they come to us as wanderers.
Oh.
And the wanderers tend to have not great genes. Rogues have even worse genes.
Oh.
Yeah, rogues can even... More often I've seen rogues be sick, too.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah. But we seem to have been breeding pretty well. So they've got the derpy face, but their eyes
but they're
have cleared
fine.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's straight across the board. She did have a bad eye. I did give her the good just to try to bring it not out. But, yeah, and she's got the big ears. That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Double mini. She's got the swimming. I forgot she had swimming tail. It's hard to see from here. But
Yeah.
We want to throw in anything else? Still haven't unlocked much.
Maybe strength. Is that a good thing to carry on?
Yeah. She does have. Does she have double horns? Yeah, she's got double horns, and I think he does too. So I think their babies have to have horns based on that. So
yeah.
We could put it in the claw though.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we will have him come this way and say, "Excuse me, madam. Would you like to have babies with me?" Well, she said yes, because she's like, you know what? I have been waiting for someone to propose. I just want babies. Maybe she always wanted to be a... Oh, look, a nest. Midwife, too. A mole. Okay. Well, somebody can kill that mole. And he will come along with her.
Oh,
no, we left Tonky by herself. All right, poor Tonky. Just a waste some time coming out, but there we go. Okay, so now she's back with her, not quite next to her sister in law.
Yeah. Well, that too, I guess.
Okay, and then we have Rosie Coral. Let's see, do you hear anything or smell anything useful? Not really. But let's have her just keep exploring that way. So we're ready to keep going that way. All right, so we've got 2 murder claw people over here. Spirit looks a little bit more crazy, but looks like they're about to discover this island. And then, you know, as these leaders over here, because I think Zenith would be a good leader too. Yeah. So we've got them raring to go. They're like, look, we've got great leadership, got strong leaders with smarts and claws, and as well as a new midwife. And then we've got a little very crazy beluga here. Have him, but you know, he knows what it's like to not be in a family, so I don't think he'd want to leave. He's like, look, we just separated from those people. I don't know why. Don't forget them. All right, is there anything for them to... Yep. Spirit's like, I smell them all. Ooh, okay. Little baby nightshade. She can kill it if it comes here, so we'll give it a second and see if it'll come forward.
That'd be so funny.
Zenith will work his way over here. And Wimmy. Oh, shoot. Whoops, sorry. Clicked that too many times. Have her come up here. She can pick up the meat. Alright. Really no reason for Nightshade to move, but maybe she wants to chase that rabbit. Yeah. She smells him just to make sure she doesn't get lost. So that might be Wimmy's first. Yeah, that's first a job. Big task. Hold her back so that she doesn't run after the rabbit. And then Spirit. She really wants to kill something, so she'll just scratch a nut, but it didn't work. Alright, I think that's everybody. Yep. Alright. Yeah? Getting a little bit of an action-packed sequence here, so... got 2 babies on the way. Fingers crossed for healthy and male. Yeah. And probably genes that are different. Actually, genes that are different first, and then then... yeah. Wait, who died?
Oh, yes, Nightcloud.
No, okay,
remember. We were,
sorry, Nightcloud.
Ooh, that one looks pretty. Yeah, no.
Okay.
Whoa.
She's not sick. He's not sick.
I think they're both boys, right? With the hair? That one's really interesting looking.
Look at that, Roku. I like that color.
Yeah.
All right, Roku's FA. We're getting better. Yeah. Look at his pattern.
That is so interesting.
A little fluffy guy.
Yeah.
You can really see the fluff on him.
Oh.
Okay, nothing. Okay, still got spiky, but he is a tender-footed little.
To even out with like Spirit and.
That's true. Could he be a potential mate for our crazy girls over here? Ooh,
yeah, FA. That's perfect. FA.
Guys, we're gonna have some healthy babies. Good job, Piano and Wonky.
Yay!
It's your last day.
Oh, but now you can, go at peace knowing that, the tribe will be okay now.
Oh, yeah. That was an excellent.
Yes.
Excellent portion to give forward.
Mm-hmm. She and Nightcloud just put their wills together and Piano standing nearby.
It was mentioned by Haley that the midwives aren't necessarily nuns, meaning that they're not chaste necessarily. Right. They can have babies. It might also be interesting to incorporate, are they also like the mystics? If they know about the babies and stuff, maybe they know how to, if they're arranging marriages, they might also be able to read like the signs in nature to be like,
which would make sense to be like, exactly. Like these would make a good couple because of the health reasons.
And then have your baby next to a tree and a bush.
Yeah, there you go. That's really interesting, actually. That's a whole caveat of like lore.
Yeah. So then they have their own sort of, not exactly a religion, but a naturalistic, reading the signs like spring is a good time for babies kind of thing.
Yeah.
So who do we have down here?
BF! Yay!
I think we wanted AF.
It's like a boy's honky.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, a little different, but it's so funny.
Maybe from another mama.
Yeah.
Tata.
The tiny face, right? I don't think I've seen a baby tiny face. I don't know if I've seen any.
Yeah, we might have had one somewhere in the back, and I'm going to be really sad if we've forgotten somebody, but we've mostly had Cracker Jaw.
Yeah, and the
and
small
some big
one.
nose, and we've got lots of that. But yeah, look at cute little him.
Yeah.
Ta-ta-ta. All right, so he's got a runner leg,
strong,
so he's fast, but he's definitely strong. Great eyesight, definitely has horns. Great
fishing.
fertility. Yeah. Oh yeah, because of his beaver tail. That's also a good. Good. Let's see, BF. Unfortunately, he has that pesky bee.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
We could do one of those, like, risk it for the biscuit.
Yes.
I like that saying. It's a good one.
Nyudldoop Tribe, risking it for the biscuit.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Well, he's not sick, so I'm glad we are kind of changing up our outlook at this. Not that the sick is bad, but
right. It just makes it easier if they're healthy.
Yeah, because they can stand next to other people.
Yeah.
All right, so let's have Papa Shard come here. Because we can't leave the baby too fast. But White Dot and Shard are going to have to escort little baby Roku. We'll have to rename him. But we'll also have Rosy Coral come back around.
Yeah.
And Belle. Oh, Belle can help. Belle, why don't you go crack... Ooh, you can help clear to that mole. Actually, let's have Rosy Coral do that because she can't crack nuts. See you, mole. Okay, we're ready to kill that little mole. Alright, it's Wonky, Tonky, and Piano's last day. 3 Nichelings in one day.
Yeah. But, they were all all three of them were very close with each other, which is a little bit gross if you think about the details. But I think they would be happy that they're all together, the three of them as everyone. And they might actually like to have some kind of privacy as everyone, starts to wander off.
Yeah, I think so. They can reminisce.
Yeah.
We'll have her come around here. So I know she's not exactly near her family, but and he will come up here so they can be the triad. Make a little triangle.
Yeah.
And they'll surround the tree, and their bones will nourish the tree, and this will always be known as the Nyudldoop tree on Paw Island. Okay. So then we have Belle. She's going to wave goodbye to her daddy. And her mommy. Her mommy was Tonky, right?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought so.
Mm-hmm. Hi, doggy.
She's wanting love.
Yeah. All right, so Belle will come this way. And she... Actually, let's have her come back, because we got to make sure the baby comes.
Mm-hmm.
So they're getting ready to come this way again. That tickles. The dog is sniffing my ear.
Sorry. She was
All
like
right.
snaking her way between both of our chairs.
Yeah, you spent the whole day with me, Cecily. Okay, so here comes Beluga. I forgot Beluga does not have very good eyesight.
Right.
He was trying so hard to be helpful, and then he
no
got
good
himself
deed
lost.
goes unpunished.
Right. But Nightshade smells a mole.
Whoa.
She went
She's
hunting.
2 days old or
Yeah.
whatever.
She barely left the nest. Killed something, but now he's like, oh, good, I can see people again. So he can come, find some more berries, and also help clear the way.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've got poor Wimmy. She's like, I don't know what I signed up for. Gotta keep track of this baby.
Mm-hmm.
But she'll also help clear out some grass. So we should be able to get them pretty quickly. Maybe another move.
Good, yeah.
There's a rabbit. Are you strong enough? Oh, you're just strong enough. Good job, Zenith. Zenith, AB, HB. They're not related, are they?
I feel like one of the red ones are. I can't remember.
No.
Oh, okay.
Venuta, Spazula.
Is Zenith related to no, yeah, the Nightshade, the baby one? Oh, that's his daughter.
Yeah.
That's what it was. I knew someone was related in the
yeah.
Reds, but I couldn't remember.
Zenith is, Azula's son.
Oh, right.
Okay, so that could be a potential match, especially if they don't worry about genes not exactly matching up.
Yeah.
All right, but you know,
It's funny, we have two, oh, well, them I know are a little bit iffy, but we have two, like, one derp face and one, cracker jaw or whatever. Actually, I think the other one is the tiny face.
Yeah, that's right.
It'll be interesting to see if the derp snout is recessive or if it'll take over.
Yeah, well, it looks like he's got it. Bird is still hanging around somehow, but we've just never gotten it to come out. So maybe we should give him a bird-related name, and he'll bring out.
Okay, yeah, pull it out.
It's colors, though. I love that. It's like I'm not usually big on the beige, but it's more pinky.
It is more pinky, yeah. Pink is definitely now getting into our family. That is so weird.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's go find some names for these guys, and we will be right back. And we're back.
Yay!
Okay, so we found a very good name for him that's somewhat bird-like, but also goes with his double soft, quiety, whispery paws.
Breeze.
That name comes from Moth Lily, and I think it fits him.
Yeah, could be Breeze, but and then maybe his son or daughter could be Doodlebird, the first bird face.
First bird face.
That would
Man.
be cute.
We've been having it recessive for generations now. Eventually, so he was auspiciously born under a tree.
That's true.
So maybe that'll remind him. Now he's got a little not useless, but he's not really very strong paws.
Yeah. Maybe they even, Wonky felt a breeze, and like she and Nightcloud were there and they felt it as she was giving birth, and that's how they came about the name and got such a lucky little guy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Thank you very much for the bringing some F's and A's and getting rid of the B's a little bit. B's and H have been our downfall. Okay, so Ta-Ta-Ta.
This one's a little silly. It's technically supposed to be for a brown male. I really like the name and I couldn't get over it, so we're naming him Grizz.
Yeah.
Don't at me.
Because he's so cool.
Yeah, I just think it fits his. Because I love his wild hair and those huge horns mixed with his face. Like he just looks like one of those cool like if he were a person, he'd be in like graffiti or something. Like he just looks like a really cool guy.
He's skateboarding.
Yeah, I just get that vibe from him that he's just like a really cool dude. You know.
Whoa. He's sleeping right now, but yeah, they are kind of big. I guess it's because he's a baby too, but they look smaller on the larger cracker head.
Yeah, that's a good point. But yeah.
But I don't know. It might still look kind of big on him, but he's the cool guy. He's gonna swoop right in. Okay, so next time, the clan that separated very briefly when you think about it.
Yeah, it was just really briefly. Yeah.
We're gonna lose some of our two matriarchs and a patriarch under a tree.
Yeah.
In the quiet and peaceful, you can see the tree blowing in the breeze.
Ooh. Yeah, I think that's lovely.
But they are there. They were always friends, sisters born together. And I guess he was born on the same day too. He's just doesn't look exactly the same. But they were always friends, and now they'll go out together.
Yeah.
Not alone. They still have some of their children hanging around.
Yeah.
So not forgotten. But like you said, maybe they have some privacy to just reminisce and go to sleep peacefully. And we got this little family headed over. Because Shard has to share some of his genealogical makeup with some more people over here. And he's young enough. I think he'll make it to go to the next island too. I mean, pretty much.
Yeah, we're getting there. That's the next.
Beluga might be a little elderly by the time we get there, but he could hang around as, I would say, as the voice of wisdom, but he's a little bit of berry crazy.
Yeah. He's just like that weird grandpa or like old uncle who's just like.
Did I ever tell you that? Oh, berries.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoy this episode. I know. Doesn't feel like we get too much done, but we're always building lore and coming up with new.
Yeah, I really like the lore.
New family stuff. Yeah,
so I want to write a story.
You should. Yeah, we should write some of this down so we don't forget.
Yeah.
But yeah, also we do have some more sadness, but not in this episode. It'll be next time. Although we did lose Nightcloud.
Sure.
But we're moving forward with a stronger group. It'll be a little bit small by the time we're moving on to the next group, but we can only take 10, so it'll be good to not have to make a choice.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't know, especially if you have to leave one by themselves.
Yeah.
That's kind of hard. So hopefully that won't happen.
Yeah, we only have 14, and 3 of them are passing on. So.
Yeah, and unfortunately, White Dot's not going to make it.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Maybe it could be that she and Beluga decide to stay behind to take care of the island, just in case other people wash up on the beach.
That's true. Yeah.
Plenty of berry bushes for Beluga, so we'll see. We're nothing's been decided yet. We'll see what happens when we get there. But thank you all so much for joining us again. I hope you're all enjoying this. Did I say?
You said enjoying, but that's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, double enjoy it.
Yeah. Please keep it coming with the name suggestions. With lore.
Add on to the lore, definitely. Especially with the mystic midwives.
What do you think
That's
about that
really
idea?
intriguing.
You think that might work out? Not that they need religion and politics and all the other.
Right. Yeah, but almost like a shaman, just like that. Yeah, you read the.
Yeah. But yeah, welcome to any new people who are watching us. I hope you are also enjoying this and our wacky adventures with the Nyudldoop.
Yeah.
But yes, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Stay crazy.